Maya explain, how's it going? How are you? Welcome in. How's it going? Good afternoon to you. Mr. Middleton, how you doing, darling? Alex, good afternoon. Osmaila, welcome in. I'm doing very good. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Brent, thank you for the heart me. Gina, welcome in. Thank you for liking the live. Maya explains. Spencer, good afternoon to you, sir. How are you? Brent, thank you for the go populars. Osmaila, welcome in. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Damage Healer, how are you? Peace and joy. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing today? How's your day going so far? Welcome back in, Damage Healer. How's everybody's Tuesday going? Happy Tuesday, Tabby Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. All that goodness, all that jazz. How's everybody doing today? Bobby Scoggins, thank you for liking it live. I appreciate you guys coming in and liking it live. New day, new life. Amen. Amen. To wake up, it's sunny now. It's raining for the last few days in Cali. Just oh, it's air, fresh air. That's cool. That's cool. It looked like it's gonna rain here, but I don't know. The clouds are shifting. The sun is out now. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Veronica, how you doing, friend? Welcome in, my beautiful friend. How's everybody doing today? Good afternoon. Afternoon. It is 12. It's noon where I am. It's a beautiful day. I got Marnie out here with me. She, living her best doggy life. Peaceful setting. I'm in a bit of a different spot. I was trying to get in the sun. My internet was kind of messing up in the spot that I had normally been in. Steve, how's it going? Welcome in. How you feeling? Blessings, everybody. Steve, welcome in. Maybe I can move over a bit because I got on sunscreen, but still, I'm not trying to get no sun damage. Maybe. I don't know how good my little move did me. Social butterfly? I don't think I'm a social butterfly at all. I don't know. What was the decision to live off grid? Just wanted a simpler way of living. I wanted a simpler way of living. I got tired of living downtown. There not being trees. Dro, welcome in. And I had a near-death experience that changed my perspective on time and just priorities in life. I used to work a lot. Every day I worked. And once I had that experience, I saw I didn't want that to be the focal point in my life. And so I changed. And I've been living out here. I've been living off-grid for almost 11 years. Thank you, William. How you doing, 13? And it has been one of the best decisions in my life to live off-grid. My life is much simpler. I mean, it still has its complication. It's still life in general. If you're living, then you can have, stuff gonna come up. But I feel very blessed. I'm doing good, Exagos. Welcome back in. Thank you, Teddy. I appreciate your kind words. Roadman, welcome in. How's everybody doing? I'm so happy to see you guys. I appreciate y'all coming in and hanging out with me. If you haven't liked the live yet, like the live for me. How you doing, Sujud? Sujud. Marnie! Brax, welcome in. Thank you for the rose. Deb Cute, how's it going? How's everybody feeling today? What'd y'all have for breakfast? I didn't eat breakfast. I got my mushroom water though, and I don't have any cream. I like it with the cream. I need the cream. Fur, how you doing, honey bun? Brent, thank you for liking it live. I need some cream from my mud water. I feel like the cream makes it kind of like disperse more evenly. Honey crisp apple, that sounds good. Brooklyn, welcome in. I had a mango. HEB, I don't know about down there, but HEB got the mangoes. I can't remember the name, but they start with the A. They got the mangoes on sale. Seeking the Kingdom, how you doing? Thank you for liking it live. How you doing? Your intermittent fasting? Playing the smoothie later. From the UK, welcome in, Matthew. Good afternoon, Dr. Jonathan. Bowl of Cheerios. Thank you, Brent, for the little wing. No breakfast either. Came from work. Aw. Yeah, when I get off, I will make lunch. My name is Eve. No, my name is Tabitha. Tabitha is in the Bible, though. Yeah, that's it, Veronica. That is it. You knew exactly what I was talking about. Dr. Jonathan, how you doing? I'm doing good, Jasper. Welcome back in. Birik, how's it going? Is it Byrick? You want to live with me? You want to live out in the middle of the woods? Thank you, Dad. Cute. So, guys, I am dual streaming. I'm on the TikTok and the Tube. What's for lunch? I don't know. Maybe meatballs. I have some wild rice left over. Maybe I'm gonna make something. But it is Tuesday. Maybe I get tacos. Maybe I get tacos. CEO High Life, welcome in. How are you doing? Blessings, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. And if you haven't had a wonderful day up until this point, I hope that I can make your day a bit brighter. Aki Mango. It's the one, Veronica said it on the Tube. Atalfo. Atalfo mangoes. They taste good. They're sweeter. I won the melody. Thank you for the follow. Is chicken fajita today? I kind of want some tacos. Ethiopian. Good blessings. Atalfo. Those don't last long in the house. Love those. Yeah, they're very sweet. Brian, how's it going? Yeah, they're very sweet. The green mangoes, I don't know the name of it, but the green and red ones, it's kind of hit or miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes not so good. Sometimes they're a little bit bitter, but usually when I buy the thoughtful mangoes, they're always sweet. Oh, thank you, Shanku. They're good. If you see them, I think HEB had them for like 64 cents each. If you see some in the store, you get them. They're very sweet. I like to eat fruit in the morning. Grapes or berries, mango, whatever fruit I have. I had some star fruits. Yo-Yo ate that up though. It wasn't very sweet, but it still tasted good. Corn tortillas, de maíz. I'm not a big fan of flour tortillas. I like maíz. Yeehaw! Thank you, Pamela, for the hat mustache. Pamela, how you doing today? Tell Mom I said hi. Tell Mom I said she looked beautiful today. And Tabby said hi. Aki Mango. Are you filtering? What do you mean, Sujud? Did your comments not come through? Gerald and Karen, welcome in. Good afternoon. They are small and yellow. Yeah, they're small and yellow. They're always yellow. In the Ethiopian. Am I Ethiopian? No, I'm not. No rain today? No, no rain today, Tony. Ronnie, welcome in. Thank you, Gerald and Karen. I appreciate your well wishes. Karen, how you doing, beautiful? Karen, I saw your fur baby. I got to see a little bit of you. You're so pretty. How you doing, physics bro? Welcome in. Black American, I am, but I'm also more than that. I gotta claim all the parts. That's what my mom taught me, and that's what I do. My mom is black, but my dad is also white, Scottish. So I claim I'm both of them. So I gotta claim both. I'm not gonna disagree. I need both of them. Both of them made up who I am, so I claim both of them. Malachi, welcome in. I would hate for my dad to watch the live and me not acknowledge him, so I gotta acknowledge both. AAA, how's it going? My mom taught me you never choose. You're both of us make up who you are. You should claim both. I do. Birik, thank you, Veronica. I hate my life. My family got hit by a car last night and did not survive. I'm currently 27. Oh, I'm so sorry. Avian. Sean, I see you, Mr. Big Hand. Thank you, Seeking the Kingdom. Race mixer. Yeah, I would hate from how would my dad? It's okay. So my girls are mixed, and I don't think I would feel all that great if I heard one of my girls not acknowledge, parts of themselves. So, but I'm human. It doesn't matter. I'm a human being. Thank you, Nez. I'm so sorry, Avian. I'm so sorry you experienced it. I send you my love. I'm so sorry. I'll be praying for you. That God provide you comfort. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so sorry. Nez or Prez, I see you. No, Lion, we're not gonna do that. Who cares? I care. I absolutely care. Bobby Boone, thank you for the rose. A Milton, thank you for the follow. Marnie, yeah, she's right here. She's laying by my feet. I caught you, Mr. Big Hand. No, we're not gonna do that. Jared, how's it going? I care. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna be mean. I care. Someone come in the room and they want to share what they're going through. This is a space of love and peace and light. We're not gonna do that. I'm so sorry, Avian. Avian nut. Mr. Big Hand, thank you for the paper crane. Bobby, welcome in. Guys, I'm dual streaming. I'm on TikTok and I'm on the tube. So if you see me talking to people not in this room or this room, it's because I'm talking to another room. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate you. Afro Hair Lover, welcome in. Good morning, Kevin. Good afternoon. Jesse, thank you for liking the live. Uh-oh. Look at my hair got caught in a tree. From Jamaica. Man, I'm so sorry to hear that, Avian Nut. Jesse, thank you for liking the live. Marnie! Skype's welcome in. Number for train. Do I come from a big family? Not very big. Irregular. United Nations. Watching from Trinidad. Triple A, how's it going? Malachi, I'm trying to go back up, make sure I forgot it. I didn't forget anybody. Thank you, Pooh Bear. The tree said, oh, it's soft. I'm from America. I'm in Texas. Makeup explanation was very well done. I'm gonna steal it. Yeah, my mom. So you guys see, if you've been hanging out with me long enough, people come in and they ask, what am I, or what are you? And that's a question that I ask in real life when I go to the store, just when I'm out every day. And something that I've always dealt with as a kid, and my mom, I would talk to my mom, or my mom would see people come up and ask me, and she taught me, you don't, because a lot of times people will say, well, what do you identify more with, or you got to choose one, you can't be both. And I'm like, okay, if I couldn't be both, I wouldn't exist. If I couldn't be both, I wouldn't exist. I think it's a very beautiful thing. My parents come from two different ethnic backgrounds, two different cultures, and they made me. And so I acknowledge them both. I acknowledge my mom being a beautiful black woman. She has some stuff in there too. She has a little bit of mixture, and I acknowledge my dad and the love that they shared to create me. So yeah, I'm grateful for both of my parents. Kenny G, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Kenny G. I have solar panels. Let's see. Let me scroll back up, okay? YouTube versus TikTok. They both okay. I'm kind of leaning towards the tube. I'm from America and Texas, the state of Texas. Webster, how's it going? And I would love to help you level up my content. Okay. Which tree are you under? This one I don't know. I think it's ash tree, but I don't know. I'm not quite sure. Do I want my own website? Maybe eventually, but not right now. I'm trying to juggle a bunch of stuff. No, I tell the young interracial couple I talk to always, that's wonderful. I like that, Veronica. Karang said, does anyone here need a website? We can actually see that your hair is actually brown, aren't you? Really? All the time? No, it's not. It's not jet black. Jack, how's it going? I'm looking to move out of Arizona pretty soon. Too much problems going on in the city. I can understand that, Avion. Where are you thinking about moving to? Where are you thinking about moving to? Or merch? I do want to do merch. I was working. I got to go back to working on my t-shirts. I was going to make some t-shirts for Valentine's Day, and I came up with a nice little, design, but they weren't going to be ready enough to send them out by Valentine's Day, so I got to come up with something else. Any kids yet? I have two daughters. Power up my whole house? Yeah, I have sold 8 panels on the roof. They're each 100 watts. I have 3 lithium ion batteries. I have a solar generator. And I also have additional panels that are on the ground that I can move, They help. I use them to power up the solar generator. You gonna move over here? JJ, welcome in. You would be in Panama or Costa Rica? I wanna go Costa Rica. Tabby Lane t-shirt. I've been busy. Yeah, I wanna make t-shirts for you guys. Junior, how's it going? I don't know. I came up with some ideas, but I didn't know if I liked them too much. The one for Valentine's Day, I really liked it. It said Tabby is my Valentine, and then it had the off the grid Tabby, I'm doing good, Junior. Danny the man, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the compliment. Is it chaos? I'm normally born and raised. Oh, you are from Canada. Yeah, I like the idea for Valentine's Day. It was cute. I gotta come up with something else. I do enjoy being in nature. I really enjoy being in nature. Marnie! Where is my dog? Marnie! Marnie! Ain't no telling where she went. I'm doing good, Alex. How are you? I saw an old 12-year video you with bigger afro. Yeah, I can't make it fro like that anymore. Back then it was much shorter, and I could blow dry it and make it stand up like that. It's not naturally like that. I had to do some stuff to it to make it, fro out like that. I can't do it like that no more because my hair's too long. I like wearing it like that. I like big hair. I like wearing it like that. But I tried to do it, my hair just way too long. She's half Schnauzer and half Chiweenie. Her mama's a Chiweenie. And her dad is a Schnauzer. Europe, Naples, descent. Like Naples or Nepal. Yeah, I did a dance video. I gotta edit it though. She's Marnie. She'll come. Hold on, let me see. Because she haven't come back over here. Give me a minute. Yo. Marnie! over there. I'm gonna take Marnie back to the house. She was where she was supposed to be. Does my mom look just like me? I don't know. I think I look similar to her, but I wouldn't say I look just like her. I'm doing good, Alex. She gonna get in trouble. You gonna get in... Ooh. I'm gonna take you back home. I'm gonna get you. I'll make you sit in the corner. I'm not married. I'm not married, Pooh Bear. You gonna take me home? How you doing, Nayok? Is it Nayok? Nayoki? Nayoki? She was where she not supposed to be. She was walking toward like the front of the property, and I have other neighbors up there. Have I found my land yet? No, I'm looking. I get on Zillow. I even get on Craigslist. I look. Um, yeah, I still look. I saw on Instagram and see you and your mom. You look a lot same way your youngest are. Really? Um, I I do think I look like my mom, and a lot of people say that, but then they see my dad, and I look like him too. They say, oh, people that see my mom first, and then they see my dad. They say, oh, well, you look like your dad. Am I looking? No, Pooh Bear. I need a man to guide me. I have a man. His name is Jesus. Him named Jesus. Yeah, I have Jesus. He guides me. I got God in my life. That's my man. Look like MJ's sister. I need a man. I think God is the best one I can have on my team, right now. He knows me the most, loves me the most. Always working things out for my good. Right? Danny, how you doing? I'm a preacher, sweetie. You gotta work with God. I am not looking for a husband. And I've said this before. I think that you're new here. Marriage is a blessing, and singleness is a blessing too. Right? When I want to get married, if I want to get married, God will, I'm going to rely on God. But that's not a priority for me right now. And last time I checked, I talked to God. He didn't tell me that was a priority for me right now either. So I'm going to follow God. I know that every day I wake up, before I come on this live, I talk to God. And last time I talked to him before I got on the live, he didn't tell me. He didn't tell me where I'm at right now isn't where he wants me to be. So until he tells me otherwise, I'm going to stay where I am. Better to live alone? I don't know. It's just I think whatever a person wants to do. If you want a partner, you depend on God for your partner, If you want to be married, you depend on God to reveal that person to you. God knows who and what you need better than you do. So, but that's if that's what you want. Not everybody wants that, And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I have seen a lot of time in the church they push marriage, but in the Bible it talks about being single. Paul talks about being single. There's scripture about being single. Rodwell, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Shannon. Welcome in, guys. Lonnie, how's it going? Teach me from Genesis, you mean, to Revelations. I read the Bible. I read the Bible every single day. I know what scripture says. Yeah, and I can control myself, Robert. Ian works out. Thank you for the follow. Find divorce, but some tough years need to God's way. If Jesus came to you in person today and wanted to marry you, would you? But Jesus, that was not Jesus calling. Jesus, speaking, do you think you could deal with? No, that I don't look at Jesus like that. I don't view Jesus like that. If God told me today He wanted me to get married, that's the ministry that, because I do believe marriage is a ministry. If He told me that was the ministry He had for me, I would follow Him because He knows better. Um, but He haven't told me that. Okay, so since you're new here, I've always, since I was a little girl, that was my dream. And I believe marriage is a beautiful, sacred covenant. It's wonderful. But you have to be called to it. You have to be called to marriage. Not everybody is called to marriage. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes God has plans. Through my life, God has showed me that He had other plans for me. I'm still blessed. Larry, how you doing, darling? Some churches does that. Maybe your spouse isn't in that group. I believe when God created me, He didn't create me incomplete. I'm completed through Christ. If I want to get married, I talk to God about it. The Bible scripture says, he who finds a wife, not she who finds a husband. Amen. I agree with that. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. It don't say she who finds a husband. I agree with that. Joseph, how you doing? See you right about that, O'Neal. Larry said, let's get married. Paula White, a preacher, also in where we see where that's going. You both got to be. I don't want to, I'm not in the season to get married. That's not what God has for me right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. Why, okay, you tell me, Robert, why is it that you made the comment that I need a man to guide me? Why do you feel like that you can tell me that I need a man? I know you say you're a preacher, but why do you feel like you have the right to tell me that? Silas, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah, thank you, Ian. I appreciate that. Arlick, how you doing? Alric. I like that name, Alric. What does it mean? Let's see. Ian Workouts, thank you for the follow. You had me a cord tortillas to the in the Bahamas when we go through this all the time. Yeah, I am, Larry. I mean, anybody can help me, man or woman. Man or woman can help me. You know, man or woman can help me. I don't look at people based on, like that. Smoke, thank you for the follow. Yeah, you hear the birds chirping. Anybody can help me. A man or a woman can help me. Thank you, 13. I don't know. I think when I say that I'm not married, I don't want to be married right now. I think men take that as I don't like men. I love men, and I have more friends that are guys than I have that are girls. I've always gotten along very well with men. Friends have been guys, and men possess things that I don't possess, and um, so I love men. The I appreciate men, the strengths that you all possess, and I think that you are, But just because I say I don't want to be married right now, that doesn't mean that's nothing against you guys. It's not negative. That doesn't denote anything negative to you, to men. There's like there's a few people in this life that I am absolutely crazy about, and I would do anything for, and they are men. If I like women, that's my business. Who said I like women? I don't understand why they want. Yeah, they do want me to be married so bad. I don't. I got a man in my life. I feel like when women say they're not married, it bothers some men. Why is that? He said, if you like women, that's your business. If I did like women, that would be my business. But that's the marriage laws need to be changed. It's kind of like slavery if the partners are uneducated. Man, Robert, you're a preacher and you talking to a woman that you don't know that way. Ooh. Oh man. Ah, there go. My earring fell out. I was like, did I lose my earring? Oh, it broke. I don't know. I don't get why is that people want me to be married so bad. I'm minding my business. I'm spreading love and light. It's okay, 13. I'm not bothered. I'm just trying to understand if I can. I don't know. TikTok has really been trying to bring. Maybe you should be here, Simply Bread, Simply Blessed. Maybe you should. Alfred, welcome in. Before I say something about, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead, O'Neill. I prefer woman doctors. I don't want a male physician. Where in the Bible, where in Scripture does it say a woman has to be married? I be dancing in the woods, yeah. Some people blessed. I be dancing in the woods. Your jigs be getting me going in the morning. Oh, that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. That makes me very, very happy. You guys like the dance, the dance videos? Aw. At first, I was like, oh, it's been a couple months now, maybe almost 3 months that I started the little dance videos. I'm glad you guys like it. That's what brought you here. Aw. Give a little bit of joy, a little sprinkle of joy in your day. Thank you for that follow. Your old school moves. I like a lot of old school music. I don't listen much to what's on the radio or what's the music nowadays. Some stuff I hear, but I like a lot of old school music. A lot of the music I listen to is before my time, but or I was like real young listening to it. Hanun tea dress. It's so pretty. So two-step tablet. It was. I like the length, even though it was a bit long, but around the waist. So if you notice in the video, I wore the belt because it's a bit big around my waist and around like my torso is a bit big. I could have. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. I gave the measurements. I think they're right. I measured myself a few times, but I like it. It works. It's pretty. It's very, very pretty. But it's not like super form fitting. ABC123, thank you for the follow. But I'm glad you guys like it. I like me some dresses. I like the long dresses. They just make I put on a dress, especially a long flowy dress like that. It makes me feel so pretty like a lady. I like the long dresses. I really, really do. I really like the long dresses. That's my thing. Long dresses, long cotton dresses or linen, and flowers. I like that. And chocolates, that's my thing. You want to make my day? Pick one of those three. You work at the bingo parlor? Do you really, Larry? I want to come play bingo at your bingo parlor. Do you really? Glitching on TikTok? Okay, let's see. Uziel, welcome in. Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that. It's okay now? Okay. No, it's mine. You work at the bingo parlor, Larry? Which bingo parlor? You do for real? Thank you, Ronald. I appreciate that. Thank you guys for letting me know. Tita, ¿cómo estás? Deep in the woods? Yeah. Gracias, Tita. Gracias por decirme eso. You work at the bingo parlor, Larry? I like playing bingo. Yaya 18 now, right? King Conscious, thank you for liking the live. Daniel, how you doing? She hasn't gone to play bingo. I want to take her. B22. For real, Larry, you work at the bingo parlor? I started playing bingo when I was like 18. No, we can't do that, Mike. T14, A5, B13, I24, bingo. Doroy, how you doing? So yeah, I started going to play bingo when I was like 18. Me and Maria would go with her great grandmother, and I've won a few times, but it's fun. Like we would go to the midnight game, and they sell like nachos and stuff like that. You go and you hang out. I liked it. Still everybody's retirement money. You know what sucks is that you need like one or two more, numbers, right? And then somebody called bingo, you like, I almost had it. DQ Hilton, how you doing? I like playing bingo, yeah. So I don't know about anywhere else, but here, on your birthday, you can play bingo for a penny. Yeah, it's natural, Daniel. I'm in the woods. People play more than 10 cards at a time. I can play a few at a time. I'm in America. I'm in Texas. I can play a few at a time. I've seen people, they play the machines, and they also play the cards too. You gotta be quick though. You gotta be very quick to play like that. I'm never gonna see it. If you have a hard time keeping up, then maybe it's better for gifts, for money. Sorry, GridTabi needs a new yellow dress. Bingo. Do I use Facebook? I don't. I'm not on Facebook. But it's fun. So you guys know I like hanging out with the elderly people. They be funny. They'll tell you how it is. They will tell you how it is. They give you. I think elders they give you good advice. They give you very good advice. And they be knowing when something wrong with you. What's wrong? Tell me about it. Who did it? What happened? They tell you. And Messenger. No, I'm not on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. I thought about making a Discord for us, for Tabiland Discord. Yaya would have to help me out with that though. I look spicy today. Thank you, Broadway. Spend Sunday in the woods recharging. Oh, that's cool. Where are you from, Daniel? I'm not on WhatsApp either. Old folks funny. Yeah, they funny. They real funny. Larry said, not really. I don't know. I like hanging out with elderly people. Midwest. I like hanging out with elderly people. They nice, you know. Some of them can be a little. What did my mom say? Cantankerous. She used that word. Old and cantankerous. It's a lot of work. They be want to hang out, you know. Never cut their hair. All right. They be want to hang out, you know. Benzie, how's it going? I used to do a lot of volunteer work with elderly. I don't do it so much anymore because where I was volunteering is pretty far from where I am. I guess I could find a new place to volunteer, but they changed a lot of the rules after COVID. How old am I? I'm 41. They changed a lot of the rules during the pandemic, and so yeah. But even after that, I was still going to volunteer, but it's just so far. And then we normally volunteer. I volunteer in my church, and we normally volunteer on Saturday. And you know, Yo-Yo got soccer games. My Cantankerous membership card is on top of my AARP card on my wallet. Cantankerous, my mom said, just old and cantankerous. Ethiopian. So all of my both sides of my both sets of my grandparents, they have passed. I was very close to my grandfather on my mom's side, and my grandmother on my dad's side, and I miss talking to them. They were funny. Charles, good morning to you. Thank you for the heartbeat, Charles. Background. That's my little driveway. Thank you, Charles, for the blue wing. Thank you. Ronald, blessings to you. Thank you, Charles, for the gift. Putting tips in the tabby jar. Thank you. Ronald, thank you for the rose. Sun guy, how you doing? How's it going? Kubalta, welcome in. Twin, being in nature will do that. No, I'm 41. Tonio, welcome in. Charles, thank you for the Go Popular. No, I'm 41. I'll be 42 in July. Elevated 9, thank you for that. You guys make my day. You come in and you give me well wishes. Make me happy. Thank you, DQ Hilton. Thank you. I appreciate it. How long have I been off grid? Almost in July, it will be 11 years. Thank you, Ronald. I'm 22. What is that? May. So like in a few more months, right? I'm a 41 lie. I like how you put that. You a 41 lie. I am 41. Thank you, Charles, for the Cupid's bow. That's so funny. You said you a 41 lie. I am 41. Over 100 family members look similar to you. We might be related. Maybe. None of my family really looks like me. Maybe my girls, but nobody else in my family look like me. You only have one birthday, so you only 1 year old. 28 at best. No, I'm born in the 84, Antonio. Yeah, nobody in my family. Maybe some of my siblings from my dad look like. So I don't have any whole siblings. I have half siblings, but no whole siblings. Any pets? Yeah, DQ. I got a dog and a cat. My dog's here with me. Marnie? She been bad. She walked off. Cuban, we all look different in my family. Sometimes it's like that. But I bet you guys are all beautiful. Thank you, Harris Khan. She want a snack? I'm gonna order her some snacks. Thank you, Tony. I give God all the glory. I give God all the glory. I feel like this. When you got God in your life, He help you handle that stress, you know? And then you don't have to wear it on your face. He help you carry that stress. He'll carry that stress for you, and then you don't have to carry it on your face. You may have missed a real cute gift on TikTok. Oh, I saw it. I think I saw it. Charles, he sent it. You look good. There's native on my mom's side. Well, it's a little bit on my dad's side, but mainly on my mom's side. Oh, no, I saw it. I saw it. So, update on Yaya's bunny. She put a deposit down. She had found two breeders selling the Holland Lot bunnies. She found a another breeder, and she saw the bunny that she wanted. It's a little bit more expensive, but that's okay. I'm gonna cover it. And she put a deposit down, and the lady said it will be ready May 10th. But Yaya messaged the woman, and she asked her if the bunny can stay with the mom for as long as possible, and she kind of shared with her her experience, and the woman said she understood. Holland Lop. So this bunny is also white. Thank you, Brent. But it's not a. It's so she was reading that. So the bunny has blue eyes, and Leora was albino. She had red eyes, and we were reading about it, and they said that the blue eyes there is also like a type of albinism. I don't know. She's like, Mama, I don't understand it. I'm like, so my understanding is it's also a form of albinism. So, how many do I have? How many would be cute? But she's happy about it. She been reading up a lot. You know, she will be prepared. Oh, we don't have any right now. My daughter, she adopted one, and unfortunately it passed away. So she gonna get another one. But I'm excited for her. I'm very happy for her. Shane, how you doing? Brent, thank you for the roses. Grandpa Jr., welcome in. Brent, thank you for the paper cream. Putting tips in the tabby jar. Gerald said, yes, ain't it funny how the way you feel it shows on your face? Yeah. Look at this. My mom, she do this. I say, Mama, relax your face. They gonna be permanent. Don't do that. Relax your face. She be like this. I'm good, Shane. I'm doing good. What is my race? I'm mixed, Silas. I am mixed. Albinism. Thank you. Physics pro. Albinism. I don't know. Some of those words I struggle with. Albinism. 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 You know what's funny is that, you know, some of the words that I struggle with, the girls hear me say it, and then they pronounce it that way, and then I'm like, oh, I messed them up. I'm like, that's not how you pronounce it. Albinism. Albinism. I gotta remember that how you did it physically. Albinism. You're Albanian? My garden? It's okay. It's okay. Um, I was so one of my garden beds, I was pulling up the weeds yesterday. I need to go by like Starbucks or something and get some more spent coffee grounds. The rain did the grass good. Yeah, I had to cut grass. Seeking the kingdom, I'm gonna have to cut some grass. I'm gonna have to cut some grass. I kind of let it grow wild so that the wildflowers can come up. and then I'll cut it. Once they start dying, I cut it. Albinoism. Which one is it? Because somebody said on the tube, they say it's albinoism. It's albinism? Where's my other phone? I got another phone around here somewhere. Let's see. I have a pile of spent coffee grounds, easy third. Oh, I need those. Al, al, albinism. Yeah, it's albinism. It's not albinoism. It's albinism. 5 if you need them. Majesty, how's it going? You got 5? 5 what, Larry? Majesty, welcome in. Thank you, Mike. It looks like a little dinosaur egg, right? It's cute. How tall am I? I'm like 5'6". 5'5", 5'6". I think I'm 5'6". My mom says I'm 5'6". How you doing, Krishan? Thank you, Charles. Thank you, guys, for helping me meet my life goal. One of my life goals. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Krishan. I appreciate that. How are you? Where are you tuning in from? Thank you, guys. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nature background. Mike, you just reached member level number 35. I think Brent has the top spot, and then Mike, you're right behind him. Larry, thank you for liking the live. You're in Texas? Cool. Did you get some rain, Krishan? You're gonna keep that spot on have space, buddy? No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Mike. I know you guys don't have to gift me, and when you do, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Photo of Holland Lot. Ears go straight down. Yeah. She likes them because of the ears and also because they don't get that very big. Level 45. Mike is right behind. Thank you, Charles. I like how the glasses go down. Yeah, the Holland Lots are so cute. Leora's ears came down. Lift them by the ears? No, you don't want to do that. It can hurt them. You had to answer the same question? Oh, it's okay. I'm Broadway. I've been answering that question my entire life. Probably people have been answering me that. Okay, so I think I told you guys I didn't actually know I was mixed until somebody told me. I didn't realize, I just knew my mom was my mom and my dad was my dad. I didn't really think about that they looked different until someone asked me, like, why your mom, like, what are you? Why does your mom look this way and your dad look this way? But I'm used to it. Someone said on YouTube, they said it sucks that you have to answer that same question every day. What is your race? It's okay. I'm used to it. I know people are, curious. I'm okay with that. I just would prefer them to be nice about it, But I understand. Like, I've seen people too, and I'm just like, oh, I wonder what's their background. But it's okay. I don't, as long as a person's not rude. Sometimes I just don't like when I was making hair videos, right? I got a lot of people told me that my hair wasn't natural or I couldn't wear, like when I was wearing my hair in a fro, that they're like, that's not your real hair. You shouldn't be saying your hair is natural. Stop wearing your hair like that. I'm like, this is my hair. I may do some stuff to style it. I was, doing some stuff to make it big and fro up, but I wasn't doing a whole lot for it to be so far from my natural texture. And I'm like, I had to constantly tell people my mom is a black woman, right? And it's just, I would say I'm Martian, but it do, or I get people like if they ask me what I am, and they, I tell them, they're like, no, or I don't really see it. I'm like, you don't have to see it. You have always, I know I'm mixed. I'm okay with it though. People are curious though. Thank you, Gingerbread. Thank you, Physics Bro. Eddie, welcome back in. Kind of like tremendous ice cream you get when you mix pineapple and coconut. I'ma get it. I'ma get it. People ask me my kids that, and both of my parents are black. It's easier for me to answer than you. You also took ancestry. What came out in your test? I don't know. I don't know. It's something that we get asked. I've always gotten asked that, and then add Yaya and Yo-Yo to the mixture, to me, and they really definitely ask. Some people will come up, and I've had people come up and say, "Are you guys foreigners?" Or um, because of the girls' names, they assume that we're not from here, which I understand, especially Yaya's name, but I don't know. I think Yaya had it tougher than I did because um, the fact that English wasn't her first language, she really struggled and she dealt with bullies. I am extremely protective over Yaya when it comes to like her dealing with people and stuff like that. And Yaya's also, so like when me and the girls go out, so one time we were at the store. Yaya is very, very thin. She's just naturally very thin. I'm thin, but I'm a bit bigger than Yaya. And, um, when I was younger, people would ask me, like, if I was bulimic, if was I anorexic, and Yaya has dealt with that too. And, like, one time we were at the store, and there was a woman with her two daughters. She was pointing and talking about how thin Yaya was. And I pushed Yaya behind me, and I just looked at the woman, and I was like, can I help you? And Yaya is very like self-conscious about her weight, and I told her, I said, you can't help but to be thin. Like for my age and my height or whatever, the doctors tell me that I'm underweight, and I'm like, what do you mean I'm underweight? I'm not underweight. And she can't help but to be thin. I have two girls. Even with my two girls, I'm still my size, and I tell her, I'm like, baby, you're beautiful. You're Asian. Asian women are a bit smaller. I tell her, don't pay attention to that, but it does wear on her. It does wear on her. And I just have to constantly tell her how beautiful it is. When she buys something new, a new type of clothing or something like that. But she tells, and it is hard. It's hard for her to find clothes that fit. She's an extra, 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 extra small. Now some of my clothes she can fit, like some of my dresses she can fit, but it's kind of hard for her to find clothing that fits because she's so tiny. Mm, Mostly Nigerian, West African, Bantu, and very little European. I won't take an ancestry test because it might a good number of my relatives and a unique look. She's Muslim. It's small like Yaya. The quantum section has cute stuff. Yeah, it is weird to ask a stranger, are you guys foreigners? Or they'll say, do you speak English? And I'm like, clearly, if you've been watching me, which I'm pretty sure you have heard me talking. Now, I do speak Spanish to the girls, or sometimes I say stuff in the Nepali to Yaya. But I'm like, I know you heard me speak in English. Like, why would you come up and say that? Tyrone, how's it going? I don't know. Yaya has been through so much in her little life, and I don't take anybody If I feel like somebody's looking at her funny or just anything, I will. TJ, how you doing? But she has had to deal with so much bullying. Yo-Yo hasn't really dealt with that. You know, everybody thinks Yo-Yo's cool. She get all the friends. She was little. Kids at church, teenage kids is like, you leaving, Yo-Yo? She's like, yeah, I gotta go. Everybody just thinks Yo-Yo cool. But Yaya, because she is more reserved and quiet, um, you know, she to herself. Yo-Yo is kind of changing a little bit. Where she used to be a lot more outgoing, she's kind of more to herself now. But thank you, TJ, for the rosa. Man, TJ, we were looking for you last night. We watched the final episode of Outlast. The last episode 7 and 8 was bullied for the opposite extreme. That makes me so sad. Am I from Pakistan? No, I'm from America. So my friend Maria, she has struggled with her weight. And even her own family will make comments to her. And I'm just like, why? Like, I did think they were going to win, TJ. I did think they were going to win. I was going to be so mad. Maria. Yeah, one thing that I've seen is that people that struggle with weight, they also, a lot of that bullying comes from their family. What's the kissing? I look like I'm from Pakistan. No, I'm from America. Someone asked on YouTube. I was kind of feeling that way. I did not want Jill and Amber to win. I was so glad that they didn't win. Get the guy, how you doing? Robbie, welcome back. How are you? If I can give a perspective, your beauty is very strong. Oh, thank you, Seeking the Kingdom. Thank you so much. You guys, Seeking the Kingdom is my friend. Is my friend outside of the app. We've known each other a couple years now. Oh, Seeking the Kingdom, I meant to take a picture and send it to you because you know that canister of moringa powder that you gave me. I had been taking it every day, pretty much every day since you gave it to me, and I just barely finished it the other day. Where she was from because her beauty wasn't used, and I wanted to know more. I think it's okay to ask. But I think it's how some people can vary. Like, if someone says, like, what's your ethnicity, or what's your race, what's your background, what's your ethnic makeup, like, I don't have a problem with that, but some people are like, what are you? Like, you gotta word it differently. What's wrong with Pakistan? Nothing wrong with Pakistan. I'm just saying that's not where I'm from. I'm doing good, Robbie. Nothing wrong with Pakistan. Oasia, how you doing? Thank you for follow. It was asked to Pakistan, then I just realized. Yeah, I just recently finished it. I literally got someone's number and she's from there, and you wouldn't know it. Branch wants some attention. Yeah, it getting caught in my hair when I lean forward. First time here, welcome to Tabi Land. Welcome to Tabi Land. No, nothing wrong with Pakistan. I was just saying, like, I'm not from Pakistan. I gotta be careful because some of it has the thorns on it. Some of the branches have thorns. This one right here is mesquite tree. This one is not. But they're kind of intertwined with each other. Sparrow, bonjour. What are you job? I'm a groundskeeper. Greetings from Texas. What part of Texas are you in? Hey, Sam. Some flowers. Thank you, Elijah. Marnie, come here. Come over here, little girl. She's always chewing on stuff. How does she know that she can eat this stuff? When she fully blossoms into her womanhood, she will be a knockout. Aw, thank you, Broadway. I remember you. You've come in the live before. Hey Sam. It's actually encroaching. Yeah, I'm in their space. She's saying, remember me in the fall and I will give you the pasta flour. Thank you, James. Yeah, I'm gonna make some. We're gonna make some mesquite pancakes, some mesquite bread. How you doing, Senos? Thank you, James. How you feeling today? Marnie? She's always eating stuff, chewing on stuff. What you got? She got something in her mouth. Feel real good today? That's awesome. Marnie? She always got something in her mouth. Marnie? Because the grass, no, I don't think it's a snake. Because the grass is so high, she leaps over, like she hops over the tall grass like a deer. It's so cute. I'm gonna try to record her when she's doing it, but she leaps because she's so tiny and the grass is taller than she is. What are you chewing on? You want to come up here with me? Come on. Come on. Come. No? You want to lay on the grass? You want to say hi, Tabby Lynn? Come. Come on. Come on, Marnie. Everybody know you been bad. Come on. Go, go, go. Everybody know you walked off in a way where you weren't supposed to be. Don't do that, okay? She camera shy. Not listening. They're my mama. Uh-oh. Dang it. I answered and then it hung up. I wasn't trying to answer. I'm gonna have to call her when I get off live. Has the studio been delivered yet? As morning agent and publicist at appearances work another bone today. On the way, okay, cool. I give her these little treats. They smell like beef jerky. Here you go. Here you go. They smell like beef jerky. How you doing, LaRae? Welcome back in. They smell like beef. They smell like they taste good. Yeah, they're good. They're cheap too. They're like $1 something. It's like less than $2. It says it's a product of Belgium. I get these and then I have another little, they're like turtles, you know. They have pretzels, caramel and chocolate on them. Pretzels, caramel, and some type of nut. Maybe it's, I don't know if it's pecans, but they taste good. It said, my sister, please, free visa. What do you mean, Derek? Mike, thank you for liking the live. Mike, how's Charlie doing? Belgian products. King Leopold. Oh, Belgian. Probably pissed because I'm just mixing her food now. That's so funny. Mhm. I gotta make Marnie some more bone broth. I like to give her a little bone broth with her food, with her little kibble. Give her some added nutrition. I give her different stuff too. I give her blueberries sometimes. I feed her rice, mix it with her kibble. Mm. I gave her a little bit of fish the other day, that salmon that I made. Yo-Yo didn't eat all of hers, so I gave it to Marnie with some rice. Your roses yesterday was peaceful. Oh, that sounds so nice. I was looking at my rose bush yesterday, and it got some rosebuds on there. So hopefully that the deer won't get to it, and I can have me some roses. Blake, how you doing? I'm gonna have to look that up, guys. Govan, welcome in. Thank you, Bobby. They gonna survive. Thank you, Larry. Larry. Bigfoot like apples? I ain't got no apples. Thank you, Blake. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bobby, for the kind words. Thank you guys for liking the live. There's never been a formal apology. Oh. I gotta look that up now. I gotta look it up. What's funny, Larry? What you laughing at, Larry? My name's Larry, and I'm an Aquarius. Float, float on. Whenever I think of the name Larry, that's what comes to my mind. My name's Larry. In the song, he says he's a Cancer. My name's Larry, and I'm a Cancer. Calypso, how you doing, beautiful? Float, float on. Welcome in. How are you? VJ. Belgian Congo history. Oh. I'm doing good, Calypso. I'm doing very good. I'm always messing with you. Thank you, Blake. Do something underwater. Braid my hair? Okay. Okay. Then make them pop out. Female version of the song. Thank you, Bobby. My name is Tabby, and I'm a Cancer. I would pray for you, John. I pray that God will meet you at your greatest need, whatever that need may be. They make my eye color pop out? My name is Angel, and I'm a Cancer. From Ireland. Jilly and Ensign, welcome in. What part of Ireland? I pray for you, Mr. Thompson. My name is Fred, and I'm on the border between being a Capricorn and a Sagittarius. Choose. You a cusp? A cusp? It's like, you know, the people there, they write at the cutoff date. It's like one day is Okay, so like my nephew, I think Scorpios, the beginning is October 23rd. But it's like if you born the day before, it makes you a Libra, but it's like you right there. So what if you're born on the 22nd, but at like 11 o'clock at night? So technically you're a Libra, but Danny the man, blessings to you. You're October 21st, so you're a Libra, yeah, a Libra Scorpio cusp. You're from Antarctica? No, you're not. We're from Neva. Oh, welcome in, Jillian Ensign. Nobody wants to use Cusper crazy? Why you say that? My name's Charles and I'm a Gemini. Guess what personality I'm today? I have so many Geminis I'm close to. They're the fun people, most fun, never a dull moment. But ooh, sometimes you don't know what you're gonna get. Sherman, thank you for that follow. I don't read the horoscopes or nothing like that, but I just go off on like my experience with people. Now I don't believe that just because that doesn't make a person. I don't believe that, right? I don't believe that makes a person. You know, just because you're born at a certain time, it just makes up who you are entirely. But I do think sometimes there may be some similarities, you know, sometimes. But all Cancers are not the same. All Geminis are not the same. All Virgos aren't the same. Chosen one, thank you for the follow. It's just the basics. Sometimes people will be like, "What's your zodiac sign?" I'm like, I'm a Cancer. I'm like, "Oh, you sensitive." I am sensitive though. I am very sensitive. Oh, you this or like you don't even know me. You don't even know me. I like asking people what their birthday is so I can tell them happy birthday so I can remind them that they're, you know, I can be reminded. You know, I'm pretty good with dates. So if you tell me when your birthday is, if I try to remember or I'll write it down so I can wish you happy birthday. Joe, how you doing? We're born exact same day, but we're totally different. Yeah. I'm not seeing any consistency with ascribed personalities. Yeah, it doesn't. Just because you're born at a certain time, you know. I don't ever read the horoscopes. I don't believe any of that. I do think it's kind of funny. My mom's favorite holiday, one of her favorite holidays is July 4th. And I had that chick in the hospital. She's like, she said, I was supposed to be having fun, eating barbecue, and I'm in the hospital with you. I'm like, well, excuse me, lady. I didn't choose to be born on that. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. I didn't choose. I just came that day. I wasn't even supposed to come that day. With who you are, I agree. I think your environment has a lot to do with who you are, your friends, your upbringing, all that. You know, your parents in your earlier years, your parents have a huge influence on how you are, and then as you grow and you go to school and you make friends, your friends shape who you are, your experiences shape who you are, the way your own perception, your own thoughts, you know, make who you are. You're 4 days after the 4th, so the 8th, July 8th. Come back, chosen one, on your birthday. I will tell you, I'll sing you happy birthday. We're cooling, about to grab some grub. You look well. It was good. The bad people didn't win. I was happy about that. I went to bed happy. I went to bed happy. They gave me a little bit of hope that a little bit of justice will serve. I was very surprised that they kicked the one guy off the team because he slashed the tarps from from his team that he came from. Yeah, watch it, Joe, because it was. Yeah, the bad people didn't win. They didn't. Every woman's dream. How you doing? All right, John. I hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you. All right, Charles. I appreciate you. BJ, I see you. Did the guy flare out? Yeah, the one that came from the team with Jill and Amber, he flared out because what he did was before he left, he slashed their tarp and um, Jill wrote a little note to the team that he went to, and she shot an arrow over there and sent it to him. And they said that they didn't want any of that, basically bad, energy or whatever, because he had did that. Orangutan, thank you for the follow. Kinko, welcome in. Yeah, the one who slashed the inner tube. He stole the sleeping bags. They basically, I think they just used him to do their dirty work. I kind of felt like they were gonna try to push him out at the end with the float on. Float, float on. All right, VJ. Good night to you. Joe, thank you for the oldies and the TikTok. I appreciate you. Jill was just so manipulative. Man, she was so manipulative. She was so manipulative. I wonder if Amber had been on a different team and been with better people, maybe if she wouldn't have went along with that or behaved that way. You know how some people, it's like they kind of go with their environment or who they're around. Like maybe had she been on a team where there was people that were more like honest and want to play a fair game, if she would have played the game that way. But they didn't win. I'm so glad that they didn't win. I'm so glad they didn't win. The video feed on TikTok is so far. You mean like the way it looks, Physics Bro? The way it looks? Super sharp? I think it's because of my phone. It's my phone. I'm using an older phone. That's why. If I was using the phone that I'm using on TikTok for YouTube, it would be, the quality would be the same too. It's just my phone is older. Yeah. My phone is older. Let's see. So I got one more week, guys, until I reach 400 consecutive days of going live. One more week. Asi? Did I say your name right? Sayasi. Voice of Alvin, thank you for the roses. I am doing good. How are you? So, Larry, when I reach after the 400 days, I'm going to only be going live once a day. Once a day on TikTok. I'll be on YouTube during the day, but I'll just be on TikTok once a day in the evening. Thank you, Nunu Burger. Yeah, I'm going to buy a little treat. I'm doing good. So if you want to watch me during the day, Larry, you're going to have to go over to the tube. Hey, Brown, you can see it on both? Yeah. So when I was younger, my hair was much lighter. I'll see if I can find some pictures. But as I got older, it darkened up a lot. Ruby. Thank you, Sai. I see. Yeah, I'll still be on live every day, but I'll just be, I don't know. That's what I'm planning. I may change my mind. But maybe it'll give you guys a break too. Maybe it'll give my mods a break too. They can feel like they can have lives. They can go off and do stuff. They don't have to be in here being moderating, Golden Corral, yeah, we do. It's been a while since I've been. I like Golden Corral and Buffet. I like their rolls. We got Golden Corral. I feel like the gray would kind of wash me out. You know, imagine if all this were gray. I feel like it would make my skin color look kind of pale. Like, I try to picture it sometimes. You got your bag? Penguin, how's it going? It would be amazing. I have a few in the front. You know, they kind of poke out here and there. You got your bag for Gold Corral? Was it you the one that was saying, Larry, was it you saying that when you were a kid, y'all went to the buffet, Chinese buffet, and y'all took food home with you? I think that was you, Larry, right? Your friend's mom or somebody like that. Somebody was saying that they went to the Chinese buffet and they took Tupperware containers. Yeah, I remember, Larry. That's funny. Take you a to-go bag. That's so funny. Yo-Yo does that when we go to CC's Pizza. Wrap hella chicken in napkins. Yo-Yo does that when we go to CC's. She'll take her little fanny pack, and then I'm like, Yo-Yo, what you doing? She said, Mama, shh. I'm like, Yo-Yo, I'm like, you got enough pizza? She's like, yeah, but I want this for later. I'm like, Yo-Yo, you can't be doing that. She's like, Mama, don't look at me. She'll take like a slice of pizza. I think one time she took two. She just wraps them up in a paper towel, puts them in her little fanny pack. It's free. Yeah. My mama, don't look at me while I'm doing it. I was like, okay. Me and Yaya are just like shaking our heads. Mama, you pay for it, right? We pay for the pizza, okay? What's the difference? I'm eating it here, and when I walk out the door, I'm like, okay, Yo-Yo. She funny. Yeah, gotta play it up. I don't be acting. I'm just like, Yo-Yo, what you doing? Mama, don't look at me while I'm doing it. They gonna look over here. I'm like, first of all, them people don't care that you taking that little slice of pizza. But she telling me, what's the difference? I eat it here, and when I walk outside the door, she's like, I could have it in my mouth eating it and be walking out of the door with it. What's the difference? I was like, okay, Yo-Yo. All right. That's so funny. You guys know CC's Pizza, the buffet pizza? CC's. So Yaya's stomach is kind of like sensitive when it comes. I think it's the tomato sauce, so we can't get pizza from everywhere, but she can handle CC's. So we either get it from CC's. Yo-Yo likes Domino's because the garlic crust, but sometimes Yaya's stomach can't handle that. Jason, how are you? If I'm the manager, I'd stop you at the door. Would you really? I'm like, she's just a kid. She's just a kid. That's so funny. Felix bro said, if I'm the manager, I'd stop you at the door. No. Take a little tiny slice of pizza home. You would be mad. Bag will be full. Yeah, you can't do that. Dang. China is taking the go back from a Chinese buffet. That's something else, though. You gotta plan that out. Press charges, send you to jail for 30 years for pizza. That's messed up. All for a slice of pizza. For a slice of pizza. That's funny. I'm pressing charges for a slice of pizza, really? Yeah. No, so there was a story a while ago. I don't know if it was last year. I'm a paying customer. That's right, Larry. I'm a paying customer. Steve, how are you? There was a teenage boy, and he was working at a supermarket, and he was homeless, I think, and he was taking some of the food. Like, he was stocking, and he would take some of the food. It wasn't expensive items. It was just like cheap cheap stuff. And the manager, instead of helping him, they knew that he was doing it. They continued to record him, and they pressed charges. If they had pepperoni 40 years, that's messed up. And I'm like, what? What's wrong with people? Like, he was taking food, and the items weren't that expensive at that. Why wouldn't you want to help him? Instead, you just continue to record him so that you could press charges. I would have been like, baby, if you need food, we'll get you food. You don't have to take it. Just let me know what you need. Uh-oh, I had a bug crawling on me. Why would you do that? It made me so sad. Like, what? That's so sad. You see him taking food. You know that he's homeless, and instead of you trying to help him, you try to get as much evidence as you can so you can press charges. I don't get that. I've informed my trust accountant that I'm doubting my benevolent assistance. Some people crazy. Doubting my benevolent assistance in 2026. What do you mean, physics, bro? The 2 chicken legs, 4 buns. Miss Big Boss, Mr. Big Boss. Thank you for the heart, me. Oh, you're doubling. Oh, okay. My benevolent assistance. You can't hear me, Linda? Oh. See, the text on the YouTube is much smaller. I gotta kind of lean in to see it. Too many stories make me so sad. I sometimes don't want to read the crazy news. Yeah, I get saludos, Mr. Big Boss. I get sad. So I'm sure you guys, when y'all were in school, right? Grade school, middle school, high school, you knew the kids that didn't have food at home because they would come to school and they eat, they get the free lunch. And it's like, it's so sad. If I had something and I didn't want to finish it or I didn't like it, I would always give it away. Like, you want this? I don't want it. It's freaking out? Oh. Does that mean more work for them? The volume is much low. I wonder why. Maybe it's just my phone is just old. Don't worry, guys. I'm going to get another phone. The phone that I'm using for on TikTok right now is going to be the phone that I'll be using on the YouTube. So it'll be better quality, okay? Better picture, better quality. I'm working on it. Snack foods in my office as a teacher. Oh, that's so sweet. Titus, how you doing? Just more quiet. I wonder why. Pickle Rick, how's it going? So like if I go to Sam's with my family sometime, I told y'all about that big old box of fruit roll. I still haven't had fruit roll-ups. That big box of fruit roll-ups I had in my car, I was giving them out. Like sometimes I like, if I get a big box of something, I try to keep it in the car and I'll give it out, give it to homeless people, or I'll give it to kids. I ask the parents first, can they have this? Everybody deserves a little snack. I give it to adults. I'm like, you want fruit roll up? And they look so happy. I'm like, yeah. I asked a bunch of adults, you want fruit roll up? They looked all happy. Yeah. I might do that again. Go next time I go to Sam's. I'm in town. Big bro, how you doing? Get a big old box so I can pass it out. Something sweet. You want a fruit roll up? You want a piece of candy? The TikTok video is excellent. What phone is it? So the phone that I'm using on YouTube, is the old Google Pixel 6. How would you navigate in friendships where projecting insecurities is a reoccurring thing? Well, you guys set the boundary and talk to that friend and let them know that, what they're doing, that it's affecting you. And, give them a chance to fix it. And then give it time, and then if nothing changes, well, then you gotta kind of consider if it's affecting you negatively in a way that is disrupting your peace. Then you gotta re-examine that friendship, if that's the type of friendship that you want to be involved with. Lucci, how you doing? Thank you, Lucci, for the heart meme. For tax purposes, the accountant has to hide my benevolent activity, and I've already said too much. What counts as benevolent? Lucci, thank you for the heart meme. What's considered? What's under that? I'm doing good, Lucci. How are you? How you feeling today? Thank you, Lucci. I appreciate that. Mike said, does benevolent mean laundering? We got questions. Look at Marnie. She having a nice little nap. Nice little nappy nap. Folks are hungry. I give food. Benevolent. Sometimes someone can't pay rent. I do it. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's sleeping. She's a little ham. I'm rubbing her paw. I'm not messing with her. Stop messing with her. I'm gonna get you. Thank you, Lucci, for the Cooper's boat. Did I miss it? Sideburns. Hairy neck. Where the hair on my neck? I don't got no hairy neck. Someone can't pay funeral costs. I do it. Oh, okay. I know. I figured you weren't hiding. You're dope, Mike. I know. I figured you weren't hiding. You're dope, Mike. That's so funny. I think that's so wonderful. Thank you, Lucci, for the Cupid's bow. Thank you guys for helping me out with my live goal. I really, really appreciate it. So TikTok has been doing a bit better. Like lately, they have been pushing out my live to more people. So I've been on for about an hour and 40 minutes, and I'm at a total of 905 views. It's doing a bit better. He said I buy someone's dope, benevolent. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say that. You can't say that. Physics, bro. Mike, look what you did. Dope boy, dope boy. You guys are crazy. Oh my gosh. Mike, you need a refill? No, Mike. No. No, Mike. Once you get 10K taps on TikTok, they start pushing your live out. That is very dope. Larry said you gotta diversify. You guys. That's so funny. Um, but they push it out kind of slowly, so they've been doing it. I think they've done it. They've been pushing out consistently throughout their entire life. But you know, if y'all want to tap the screen for me, I appreciate it. It's really dope of you, physics. That's so funny. I've noticed in the past few lives, they've been pushing it out a bit more. New phone, but I hate how much it costs. Yeah, they're expensive, Broadway. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get the Google Pixel 9. I don't know. I don't. I don't want like a brand new one. I don't know. Just something a bit newer. I like Google Pixel phones for whatever reason. And Yaya tells me to get iPhone, but I'm not a fan of iPhone. She told me to get iPhone. Typical for new phone. That's so much money. That's so much money. That's so much money for a phone. And up until I did live streaming, I didn't care if my phone connected to the internet or not. I didn't care if it was working. I would have it plugged up all day. Now I need it. I here have the best cameras, and for your needs, that seems the best. Over 2 years though. I'd be one if I'm gonna buy it. Usually when I do get a phone, I just pay for it up front. I don't like payments at all. I don't like payments. If I want something, if I can, I just save up for it. Like my house, I paid, cash for it. For my car, I paid it. The people at the dealership were mad. Like, don't you want payments? I was like, no, I want to pay for it all right now. They were mad. I was like, why you getting mad at me? Because I'm not making you no money when you trade this one in. I don't know. I looked to see if I could do a trade in, and they weren't gonna give me anything off. Think you ever pay for a phone all at once? Yeah, usually I do that. I'll just pay for it all at once. I don't like payments. I don't like. I feel like you save a bit of money, but I don't know with the phones because they don't tackle interest. Yeah, they want their cut. Wayne's World before when he bought that. I haven't seen that. His guitar cash. Stan, thank you for Sam, I thought you were following me already. I always do whatever deal they have for newest phone. I don't know. I don't like to have payments. I don't like to have payments. The dog right now. Yeah, she looks so comfortable. She looks so comfortable. Stuck at work. They thought he couldn't afford it, and would need repairs, and he pulled out cash. Payments are horrible. Yeah, I don't like payments. So I got one new car, and when I was younger, I had a Volkswagen Beetle. It was right when I graduated high school. It was a 2002. That was the only car that I bought brand new. And the payments were, I was paying $450 a month, and I was like, I am never doing this again. And after that car, every car that I have gotten since then, I paid cash for it. I paid cash for it. I don't want no more payments. The next car, whenever I have to get another car, I'm gonna pay cash for it. I just save up my little money. Yaya's car, pay cash for it. I don't have to do payments because so you guys know I'm a groundskeeper. I get paid once a year. I see the person that owns the property once a year. I get paid once a year, so I have to budget out my money, and I feel like adding payments just adds to, you know, I don't have to, if I just pay it all at once. I had to be for me to be able to live the way I live, I have to be good with budgeting money. Now, sometimes things arise, but I'm just not one. Like, I'll splurge on the girls. I don't buy a whole lot of stuff for myself. I very seldomly get stuff for myself, but when it comes to the girls, I'm a bit different. But, yeah, once a year, I get paid. You got the who hit it in the whiz? No, maybe. There is a form of slavery. But yeah. So when I got the tiny house, I wasn't working. For many years I wasn't working, and I just had to budget out my savings. I would do little side jobs here and there, but I was, because I wanted to be at home with the girls. I wanted to be at home with the girls, so I was just budgeting out my money, so I could be with them. And like when Christmas time would come around and stuff, um, I would pick up little side jobs, or God always provided something for me to do. People would always, I wouldn't have to go looking for a job. People would offer me jobs, and I worked for a little bit. I'm cool with my metal detector. I see you, Tommy. Welcome back in. Metal box of the woods. Definitely sitting down and reorganizing my budget. Yeah, I just don't. I've seen many like family members and stuff like that just struggle with payments, and yeah, I don't want that. I try to keep it very simple. If I can afford it, I do. If I can do without it, I do without it. I am a little bit more mindful because when I was working, I see her PO box. When I was working, um, I was kind of giving my money away freely, and a lot of people would turn to me for money. I'm like, oh, it's okay. And now that I'm older, I saw a lot of times I was being taken advantage of. I was being taken advantage of, so I had to learn how to do a little bit better. D, how you doing? It's totally not mine. Forehead shining? Is it really shining? Thank you, D. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are funny. I've been doing very good. I appreciate you asking. Tabby is an angel, but she doesn't know it. Larry, you working today? You guys are so funny. Y'all funny with y'all comments. Thank you guys for liking the live. I'm feeling good, man. How you doing? You off? Yeah. You really work at the bingo hall, Larry? Man, I asked you that earlier. I don't know if you answered it. I'm feeling good, man. How are you? How's the weather up there? I'm sick of people just want to disappear. Oh, it can be like that sometimes. It can be like that, Broadway. I'm sorry. I work at the bingo hall. My name's Tabitha. My name's Tabby, and I'm from Texas. And I work at the bingo hall. I'm doing good. I work at the bingo hall. My name is Tabitha. My name's Tabitha Lynn. And I have 2 daughters, and we live in Texas. The funny thing is, it's a believable accent. And we live in Texas. I live out in the country in a tiny house, and I work at the bingo hall. I started doing the whole little TikTok thing, and I do live streaming. I made me some friends, and we get on there and we sing karaoke. The funny thing about you live in If I didn't know, y'all wouldn't question it. The funny thing about it is okay, I feel like my name, Tabitha Lynn, is such a country name. I'm like, Mama, why did you have, I like Tabitha, but why did you have to do Lynn, Tabitha Lynn? And where I was born, I feel like it just makes me look so country. That Bengal howl, and I play for free. I feel like it made me look so country. It fits the Bengal howl. Hi guys, welcome back. Talks with Tabby. Lou, how you doing, Lou? Thank you for the go popular and the heart me. Welcome back to Talks with Tabby, guys. Tiny house. I live in a tiny house. William Jones, thank you for the rose. Oh man, maybe it's gonna rain. I live in a tiny house. Country for sure. Lynn, mine is spelled Lyn. And you know what? My parents, they put the name like that and they can never remember. They think it's two N's. And I was like, which one of you guys spelled it that way? Because y'all need to remind each other. It's spelled with one N, Lyn, not two N's. They always forgetting. Both my mom and my dad forget. I'm like, that's not how my name is spelled. You gave me the name and you can't remember. Terrence, how's it going? You can't remember how it's spelled? What's wrong with you guys? My mom's like, I'm sorry. I think, so my mom didn't have a name picked out for me. It was either going to be Samantha or Tabitha. My dad picked Tabitha. My mom calls me my sister name. I do that with Yaya and Yo-Yo sometimes because it's so close. I be like, Yaya, Yo-Yo, Yayo, Yayo. 8 years older name. Mama. Yaya like mama. Yaya be like, stop, why you call me Yaya? When we going on our date, where we going, Larry? Broadway. Where's the love? Oh, I'm sorry, Broadway. Skittles, welcome in. How's it going? Gave you a real old name like Geraldine. Geraldine. Imagine that. Hi guys, welcome back to Talk to Geraldine. Welcome back to Talk to Geraldine. Fanny or Sally. Hi guys, welcome back to Talk to Sally. The picnic. Mr. P, welcome in. Geraldine. What's another old name? Your name is Sherbet? Hater, thank you for the heart meet. Ruby. Is your aunt's real name? I like Ruby. So my great grandmother's name was Ruby. Yeah. My great grandmother's name was Ruby. So my paternal grandfather, his mother was named Ruby. Bartholomew? I like that name. Yeah, Ruby. The other great grandmother name was Lucy. I like Lucy. Barbara. My grandma, my Mima's name was Edith. Edith Irene. But they called her Irene. Martha. Two middle names. I like your name. Michael is one of my favorite names. I have certain names that I like. I'm particularly fond of. Michael is one of those names. Michael. Bernard. I had a cousin named Bernard. So my mom has a cousin named Bernarda. And for whatever reason, I like Mama, is it Bernarda or is it Bernarda? Because sometimes certain people will say it in the family. I'm like, Mama, is it Bernarda? Because the way my mama say it is like Bernarda. But then other people say, I'm like, is it Bernarda or Bernarda? DQ say no, it's not. We see in the sky with diamonds. MJ. CW. Your middle name, he said, hold on now, my middle name is Bernard. I got a cousin named Bernard. That's a great. You know what's important to you and made to appropriate adjustments. What old are we talking about names? Ernestine, yeah, that's kind of. Is your name Bernard's your name? Bernard. Thank you, Mike, for the friendship necklace. My grandfather. So my grandfather's name was Petonia, and they called him Pat. His name was Petonia. It's Petonia. That was his name, Petonia. And he was the meanest thing ever. I'm like, how you gonna have a pretty name like that and be so ugly? Petonia. That's weird. Other names, but TikTok will block them if I say. Grandfather's name was Pearl. Pearl Middleton. We call him Granddaddy Rock. Oh, it's cool. Irene is your mom's name. So you guys know my mom, she got a male name, Henry. My mom's name, everybody in my family got the different name. My mom's name is Henry. They call her Little Henry. When I'm trying to get her attention, you know, if I'm talking to her and she not respond to mama, sometimes I'll say Little Henry and then she'll look up. Yeah, Henry, but it's spelled differently. But everybody in the family call her Little Henry, and when they trying to figure out who I am, they be like, "Oh, you Little Henry's baby, the younger one, the little one, Tabitha." That's what they say. Lucille, I like Lucille. Who baby is you? Then somebody walk by like this Little Henry baby, the youngest one. Oh, Tabitha, the one with the glasses. That be tripping me out. Not Henrietta, the Henry, Little Henry. Who baby is he? You know, cause me and the girls go around, and we the only little bits of different color. You know, everybody else got darker skin, so they be looking like who these people, and then they walk. I walk by one of them, they like, oh baby, who you is? Who baby is you? And then somebody walk by like, oh that's little Henry baby, the youngest one. Like, oh, then they remember. It's funny. And then I had to tell people, and then this is my baby. I show them Yaya Young, and these are my two girls. They were like, oh. I like the name Michael. And mama, she was a baby. Yeah. Or they'll say, I remember you was, last time I seen you, you was little. What happened to your glasses? I'm like, I don't wear glasses anymore. And Malu, I like that name. Yeah, the Archangel. I really like the name Michael. Gabriel, Uriel, Ruthie. Just a little thing. I told y'all, right, about that time. So my mom's dad's side, I told y'all, right, one of my mom's cousins or somebody passed away. Hey, Mike said I be smiting stuff. And we went over to the house, you know, they were making the preparations and everything. And my mom had me sitting in the room where her cousin passed away. And then my mom left. She's like, baby, I gotta go somewhere. I'll be right back. I was so mad at my mom. And at that time, I'm a kid. We ain't got no phone. She ain't had no cell phone. So I didn't know what time she was coming back. And I know her family felt bad. They probably seen me looking all sad. And they're like, baby, you want something to eat? You all right? I'm like, I didn't want to eat. I want to go home. I'm already a kid that has some extra type of gifts, you know. I was already experiencing dreams and seeing some weird stuff. And I was so mad at my mama. She came back. I was like, where were you? I was like, you left me so long. She's like, I'm sorry. I said, you had me in the room where your cousin died. I was like, Mama, I was so mad. She knew I was mad. I said, you left me. You left me, Mama. I was so upset. Was knee high to a grasshopper. Last time I seen you, knee high to a grasshopper. Yeah, I was so upset. I was so upset. I want to beat my mama up. I want to give her a 2-piece special. I said, Mama, why you do me like this? She's like, I'm sorry. She went with one of her other cousins and he took a long time. I said, Mama, you was hanging out. Yeah, I was mad. Would you guys want to be? When Vader got left with that body of mine. Got left with that body. What happened, Mike? Thank you guys for liking the live. I appreciate it. Coconut roots? Coconut roots? Who sings it? Ricky, thank you for the follow. Lorenzo, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? How you doing, Mark Williams? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Blessings to you. Ah, gracias, Lorenzo. ¿Cómo andas? You doing good? Feliz martes. Feliz martes, Lorenzo. Brain, thank you for the live. I appreciate you. So guys, tonight we're gonna be playing Uno. I'll be back 8:30, so we can play Uno. If you want to play me in Uno, you know, you can come back at 8:30. I will be dual. I can't go over my accent. I will be Uno, not Juno. Aquí en Costa Rica, ese caminito el domingo. Acá en la finca. Yeah, if you want to come back 8:30, I'll be dual streaming tonight, so I'll be on the tube too. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. My phone is about to die, so I gotta head out. Thank you guys for the gifts, for hanging out with me. Thank you guys for liking the live. Please like it if you haven't already. I hope everyone has a wonderful and blessed day. I gotta go make lunch. I'm a bit hungry. I will see you guys. Thank you to my mods. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, Brent. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, Larry, for hanging out with me. It was nice to spend time with you. Thank you, James. Thank you, Physics Bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Thank you to all my new followers and subscribers. I appreciate it. Thank you, Terrific Tuesday, Tabby. Thank you, guys. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later, okay? Blessings, everybody. Hook me up a sandwich. All right, Larry. All right. Later, Mr. P. I see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.